So, this is paper perjury. That sound just reminds me of every DS game that came around the Pokemon era of the DS games. It's nailing it so far. I'm so excited. Okay, let's start. Case 1, Case 2, Case 3, Case 4, Case 5. Okay, let's open the case. Case 1, let's do this. Oh, it's so Ace Attorney. Oh, I'm so happy. Paper perjury is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. It proceeds teen, unknown. This is Detective Ernest Hunt's office. I'm away from the office. Please leave a message. Detective, this is Chandra Lear, the witness from yesterday. I lied yesterday. There's more going on that I was letting on. I made a terrible mistake. I need your help. I think my... Chandra, please forgive me. Ooh, right off the bat. Where's the blood? I need blood. She got hit over the head. As your city police precinct. Number 5, station lobby. Okay, I gotta work on my reading. Don't judge me too much. This is it. My first real job. As a clerk. My name is Justina Smith. I'm a newly hired police clerk working at Azure City's 5th Police Precinct. Though, I was told when I told my parents, they seemed to think I was signing up as a cop. Rather avoid that sort of dangerous life, I'm more than just content doing the paperwork. Not that I'm afraid of action, everyone always says I'm too headstrong. Still, I'm nervous. Stay calm, Justina. All you have to do is do your job well and keep your head low. Here we go. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Maybe there's someone around here I can ask. Excuse me, sir. Sorry, miss. I'm in a hurry. Wait, I work here. I mean, well, today's my first day. I'm here for the clerk role. Oh. In that case, I'm Detective Ernest Hunt. Unfortunately, that's about all the pleasantries I can give right now. Something important just occurred, and I need to get going. Miss Earl is our senior clerk here. Go speak with her for your assignment. Your station should be in the back. Time's ticking. Gotta run. Jeez, someone's in a hurry. Well, at least I know where my desk is now. Time to meet my supervisor. You can now view profiles of the people you meet during cases. Your collected profiles can be found in the case files. Oh god, it's so Ace Attorney and I love it. Ernest Hunt. 35. Birthday, February 13. Occupation detective. Location, unknown. Detective working at Azure City's 5th Police Precinct. I'm not a fan of his coat. Okay. Just hates the coat. Ooh. I have my ID. Can I see it? Oh. Can I see my ID? I see my ID. Justina, 22, green eyes, brown hair. Okay. Excuse me, I'm looking for Miss Earl. What voice should I give this character? If you're here to speak with the officer, please wait in the lobby. What? Oh no, I'm not a civilian. Maybe I am. Does an office job here make me a civilian? Office job? Can I see some ID? ID? I think I brought that with me. Can you collect the evidence by time? Okay, to present evidence, select the piece of evidence from the list and then press the present button. Take that. Here you go. Perfect. You're the new girl. I'm Sue P. Earl. Welcome to your new office. I'm Justina Smith. It's a pleasure to meet you. I am the head and, before today, the only clerk here in this branch. However, this is not the time for chit-chat. Today's a busy day and we need you working right away. There's a police report from yesterday that I need to file. Something came up recently that requires my full attention. I trust you can handle simple filing job. Yes, ma'am. Make sure all the information matches up correctly. Once you're done, let me know. I want to know why everyone's in a rush, but I can ask her about it later. Right now I need to get to work. Well, it's about as basic as a workstation I can be. So much for getting trained. Hopefully I can figure out this myself. Let's see here. There's a detective summary, a witness statement, and a couple of pieces of evidence. Okay, thief's path, footprint found in crime scene, spacing out the prints indicates that the thief walked calmly toward and away from the safe. Window. The window the thief entered from, it unlocks from the inside only. Okay. Safe. Money from the Klaus orphanage was stored here. Half of it was stolen. No evidence of tampering. Half? Why wouldn't you take it all? That's kind of weird. Case summary update. You can now access the summary section of your case files. The summary section contains the detective's brief case as well as a log of what you have accomplished during the case. Done and done. Looks like everything's here. Let's see. I should look over everything real quick before I file them. Now for that witness statement. Good thing that the detective recorded it. God damn. Stumbling words. Hunt. The camera's on. We can begin when you're ready. Hey, that sounds just like the detective I spoke with earlier. This must be his case then. Christ, I can't read. Can you provide your name and occupation for the record? Certainly. I'm Chandra Lear. I work as a maid at Eubank Steak. I appreciate your cooperation. Now, can you describe the events that took place earlier? Of course. Statement. I was cleaning the hallway when I heard a noise coming from this room. I went inside and saw someone taking money out of the safe. I couldn't get a good look at his face. Excuse me? See, some contradictions here. How do you know it was a he? Huh? Couldn't see his face, but he was clearly a 6'4" tall man carrying lockpicks. When he saw me, he took the money and ran to the window, making his escape. Another, if I may say, contradiction in your statement right just now. In my... Wait, let me do the thing. In my notes, in my evidence here, he walked calmly from the window to the safe and back. He did not run. Are you lying, Miss Chandra? I'm getting ahead of myself. Because I couldn't catch him, so I checked the safe. Half of the money inside was stolen. I called the police report the crime shortly afterwards. I see. Seems to me like it was a simple robbery. Wait a second, something about what she said seems off. Did she just lie? Did I find a contradiction? I need to look over her statement again. I'm sure there's a problem somewhere. Where I find a line that I think is a problem, I can press the dispute button to present evidence. Submitting is as easy as clicking present on the evidence that contradicts that statement. I won't leave this computer until I find this contradiction. Interrogation. I was cleaning the hallway when I heard the noise coming. So I'm gonna press on everything, aka dispute. Oh no, wait. You can dispute? I went inside and saw someone taking money. I can't press them? Aw. I wanted to press. They give you more dialogue. But it will be kind of weird to press somebody on something when it's a recording. So I see why. I went inside, someone taking money over safe. I couldn't get a look at his face, but he was clearly okay. When he saw me, he took the money and ran out the dispute. Thieves' path. Objection! She said the thief ran, but the evidence shows that the thief calmly walked, as if he wasn't afraid of being caught. Why would she lie about that? I couldn't let Miss Earl know what I should let Miss Earl know what I found. Goddamn, I had a brain stroke. Miss Earl! What is it? It's a witness statement. It doesn't add up. I was just reviewing the case file and I think she lied. She told that the thief ran away in a hurry, but the evidence seems to indicate the opposite, that the thief had walked calmly. Let me see that file. I see. I think you're right. The police needed to speak with Miss Lear again. She didn't see the thief. Sorry to say, that will be impossible. Impossible? Why? About an hour ago, we got a call from Eubank State. The thief returned this morning. This time, he attempted to take Miss Lear's life. What? Thankfully, she survived, but she's currently in a coma with a life-threatening head injury. God damn, we're going for the coma right away. Okay, let me move myself just a little bit more. Oh, I'm enjoying these bangers. They're coming. Give me those bangers, I need them. Investigate. I've been processing the paperwork over the call. Lead detective? You mean Detective Hunt? I see you already met. Yes, that's him. So what do we do now? We'll call the detective and inform him. He can decide what to do next. Until then, keep Miss Lear's statement with you. You might need it later. But why would the thief return to the scene of the crime? There has to be more to it. I think I'll speak with the detective when I get back. Got the statement? April 16, 10:47 a.m. Is your city police precinct number 5. Detective Hunt has returned. I hope my tip helped him. Excuse me, Detective Hunt? I'm busy right now. Hold on. You're that new girl, right? The one Miss Earl told me found the clue. Yes, I'm Justina Smith, sir. Looks like our newest member already wants to be out on the front lines. You misunderstand, sir. Standing in front of an armed criminal is not what I signed up for. In that case, maybe you can help me. Help you how? I could use your help getting a confession out of our thief. Follow me to the interrogation room. Wait, what? And he's gone. How on earth am I supposed to help him? There you are. The chief wants us to start the interrogation right away. Now hold on just a minute. I'm a police clerk. What exactly do you want me to do? Write down everything you two say? No! I want you to help me interrogate the suspect. Interrogate? I don't know how to interrogate someone. You're a police officer. How could you not know how to interrogate someone? Because I'm not a police officer. I was hired to do paperwork. Paperwork is a true liable police officer. You'll do fine. But I feel like underqualified to be in charge of an interrogation. I'm the one in charge. You're there to help. Besides, you're young. You being there might make the suspect lower their guard. Well, I'll help as much as I can. All you need to do is listen to their statement, and if you find a flaw, Point it out. Present your evidence. It's exactly the same as what you did on the computer. But what if their statement is perfect? As long as the suspect is hiding something, there will always be a flaw somewhere. You just have to find the flaws until the truth comes out. You sound like you expected the suspect to lie. I do. And you should too. Sometimes the flaws might not be immediate, obviously. You can question the suspect. Press the customer, some might say. Some spiky-haired lawyers might say. For more information. They might reveal additional information that could be helpful. Right, so I question the suspect if I want clarification, and I dispute to find a flaw. You got it. See, you're not true interrogator. We need an ironclad confession. So, we need to find all the flaws in the suspect's statement. Easier said than done. Wait, am I even allowed to go in there? Save any further questions for the suspect. He sure is impatient. I'm drinking black tar. It's definitely not green screened out or anything. It's just black tar. I'm drinking the dark... Oh wait, it's not black anymore. I'm drinking the strongest coffee in the precinct. So, this is the inside of the interrogation room. I'm lucky I'm here on the police side. And on the other side... Oh? Is our thief. I thought the witness said they were male. Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, I'm happy I gave him the judge voice. He's right in the middle where the judge should be. So if he was the judge, he would be like, oh, sorry to keep you waiting. I had to grab my assistant. Since when was I his assistant? She's new here, so let me catch her up to speed. As part of the arrest, you agreed to completely cooperate with us. Order. No, I'm gonna switch it. And are you going to hold up your end of the deal, right? On my honor, as police officer, I fucked up his voice. Your ears are better open themselves for the greatest plan of the entire criminal underground. All she did was go through a window. I wish more criminals had your enthusiasm. Please say your name for us. What the fuck is this campy bullshit? What the fuck? I am the great and cunning Hannah Ovavor. Hannah Ovavor. Ovayor. No lies so far. You're doing great. Keep it up. Stop patronizing me. I saw from off the wittiest man in the city. And I arrested you for your crimes in less than 24 hours, but by all means, keep bragging. No comebacks? Then let us continue. You're currently only being charged for the crime of larceny. So we... Hold on. What about... All in due times, Miss Assistant. We have a criminal giving us a full confession. That takes priority. What is he getting at? She committed the assault too, right? Why is he not charging her for that too as well? Wait, who is she calling Miss Assistant? As I was saying, all we need you. Ah, goddamn it, I can't read. I am illiterate. All we need is your official statement. Are you prepared, Miss Assistant? Ready as I'll ever be. Then, Miss Yor, you may begin at any time. Okay. Anna, I am the thief, and I'm proud of it. Around 4:30 p.m., I snuck into the Eubank State. Question. So, how did you get in the state? That was the easiest part. I brought it in through the front gate. She just walked in broad daylight. Wouldn't she be worried about being seen? I spotted the safe. It's inside stuff with treasure. Let's go back. Okay, treasure. Treasure? What that was in the safe was money. Have you ever heard of poetic license? Of course, obviously, that was the treasure. I pulled off a great heist. I deserve more added flair. Ugh. That was a cute animation. She just straight up rolled her eyes. Is it really a great heist if you get caught the next day? I used my trusty lockpicks to open the window and made my way inside. Lockpicks? Every great thief carries a set of lockpicks with them. I need them for this heist. I keep mine in my hair. That those was just hairpins. Hang on. Why did the detective let her bring lockpicks in here? I pilfered the safe of its contents, grabbing about half of the money inside. That is correct. Why do you only grab half the money? Wouldn't you want to grab all of it? True. I was in a hurry. The maid spotted me, so I needed to make my escape. Confront. If you were really in such a hurry, why does the evidence show that you walked back to the window? A fast walker? That is ridiculous. What do you want me to say? That's the truth. Detective, make her talk. Unfortunately, I can't do that. We can't really disprove her claims here. I suggest you look for something more solid. I don't think this is going to get me anywhere. Better move on. Can't believe it took you an entire day to find me. I thought the police were better than that. Hey! You don't seem very upset over the fact that you got caught. Why do I have to be upset about? I stole from Eubanks themselves. Now everybody will know that the great and dashing thief Hannah Yor. Okay? What good is that going to do? I don't know. What good is that going to do you now that you've been caught? Okay. So let's go to our case files and see what we need to do. Yeah, the colors look a little bit blown out because of HDR. Yeah, I want to fix it. Okay, so let's see what our case files say. What do we got? So she said to move on from this. Footprints found on the scene of the crime. Spacing of the footprint indicate that the thief walked toward the safe. Okay. The window the thief entered, it unlocks from the inside only. Interesting. Money from the cloud furnish was stolen. Half of it was stolen. No evidence of tampering. Miss Lear lied about running to the window. Okay. Now, let's put it safe. Since I stuff with treasure, I used my trusty lockpicks to open the window and made my way inside. It can only be opened from the inside. How would a lockpick work for a window? I prefer to save and discount to grabbing about half the money. Can't believe it took you an entire day to find me. Okay, I think it's this one. Dispute. Take that! Miss Yor, you couldn't have opened the window. The window in the room only opens from the inside. No lockpicks could get you around that. Oh! I can explain. You see, the weather was really warm that day. The maid opened up the window. I just got the details messed up. Oh, I heard the music just for a second. Every time you present and you're in pursuit, there needs to be a banger. Let me explain. Okay, explain. A thief I'm proud of, part 2. When I snuck into the estate, the window was already open. So I simply climbed in. That's when I spotted the safe. I used my trusty tools to open up the safe. I already found it. I just messed up the window in the safe. She already lied once. How can we trust her? Confession now. The thing is, that's the thing. We can't. That's why it's up to you to find the flaws. But what if I can't find anything? You should be the one handling things. You'll find it. I believe you. Real help though. Okay, next question. Unlikely story. Do you have any proof it was open? The proof is that I say it was open. That's not proof. Besides, what's your plan if the window wasn't open? I'll try a different entrance. How can she be so proud of a robbery she didn't even prepare for? So I simply climbed in, and when I spotted the safe, that's when I sorted the safe. Okay? Just climbed in. What if you got caught? Well, I was just feeling lucky. Besides, there's nobody inside there. But the maid was right outside the room. So, I didn't know that. You're the worst thief I ever heard of. But you have heard of me. Oh, fuck you. I use my trusty tools to open up the safe. That's a contradiction. Your tools? That's what I said. You mean your lockpicks, right? Maybe, maybe not. A thief never reveals her secrets. Detective, may her give a straight answer. I think you have all the information you need. What's that supposed to mean? I just messed up the window in the safe. How could you possibly mess that up? Well, I'm a great thief. I don't remember the specifics of all my heists. Detective, she just admitted to more crimes. That's not the confession you think it is. Either way, we're here about this crime. Let's focus on it. Okay. Take that! Miss Shore, how did you open the safe? You said you opened it with your lockpicks, but there's no sign of tampering. It can only be opened with a code. Your tools will be useless. I never said that my tools were my lockpicks. I mean, my greatest tool of all is my patience. I just waited for the maid to open up the safe, and I robbed it after she left. Oh, they're in cahoots. They're in cahoots. Sure. I doubt both of your statements are true. You're saying that Miss Lear opened both the safe and the window? Then she just left the room? Yes? Detective, that doesn't make any sense. That would have been the biggest coincidence ever. But not impossible. Unfortunately, we don't have a way to counter her claim right now. Okay, so Hannah claims that Miss Lear opened the safe and the window before leaving the room. The safe can only be opened with her passcode. I don't know her reasons. I only took advantage of them. What now? Something's wrong with her. With her story, I know it. There has to be another way to draw out her truth. Miss Yor, can you explain the purpose of your lockpicks? You mean these? Well, these lockpicks as well as the name implies. I just keep them in my hair just for safekeeping. You just said that you waited for the maid to open the window and the safe. So then, why were you carrying lockpicks? I have a good reason for that. One that Miss Tacky Green Suit will accept. It's not tacky as an orange jumpsuit you'll be wearing. Now, this is not the time for colorful quips. Please, Miss Shore, tell us your story. The lockpicks were needed to enter the estate. Okay, how were they needed? How did you know you would need lockpicks? I always bring lockpicks with me. You never know when they'll come in handy. I guess that makes sense. She is a thief after all. Okay, we just accepted that she's a gracious thief. Now I'm going to be suspicious of everyone with hairpins. There's a gate with a padlock that I picked in order to get into the property. Oh wait. Question? Why didn't you tell us this before? You didn't ask. That's not a good reason. You're supposed to be confessing. You're the ones asking the questions. True. Maybe you're just mad at your job. This isn't even my job. I'm just a clerk. I placed my lockpicks in my hair afterwards. Why did you put your lockpicks away? What if you needed them? Why wouldn't I? The safe and the window were open. Plus, I needed my hands free to grab the money. So you didn't take your lockpicks out at all after entering the room? Nope, not even once. Thank you, let's carry on. I had no need for them once I got to the window. Saying the truth about the gate. She is, we found the gate and the lock was picked. Then she's saying the truth, how do we go any further? Don't think about her lying. Think more about how the evidence doesn't support the truth. You're the one in charge here. Can you just tell me the answer? Julie, you're just sit behind desk all day giving orders. Ugh. That eye roll animation is so cute. I'll look over the statement again. Okay, you see the last one. Question? That's quite the coincidence that made opening both the window and the safe? How would your plan even work if she didn't? I would have improvised. I had all the tools I needed. I just happened that my greatest tool of all was my luck. How would you have gotten into the safe if you hadn't opened it? I have my lockpicks as backup. But the safe doesn't even have a hole to put in lockpicks in. Yeah, well, I didn't know that. Doesn't matter, because the mate opened it for me. Let's move on before the steam starts coming out of my ears. Okay. Safe access. Holding lockpicks. There we go. Got it. And take that! Miss Yor, didn't you know Miss Lear gave a recorded statement? So? In her statement, she says that the thief was a 6-foot-tall man and had lockpicks. Her description of you was wrong, but there was one key detail about you she mentioned, that you had lockpicks, and she only saw you during the escape. She would have only seen them in as hairpins. Something happened in that room, and it wasn't simple robbery. I can explain. No, please, allow me. Earlier today I saw that the footprints you left. Oh, hell yeah. Earlier today, I saw that the footprints you left in that room showed you walking away from the safe. Normally, I would expect a thief like yourself to simply run away. One possibly was that she lied about seeing you. However, she knew about the lockpicks, and then she clearly has seen you. Maybe she saw that I picked the lock off the gate on the front of the property. We only found the lock after we arrived and interviewed her. Miss Assistant, do you know why Miss Lear was in the room with our thief? Oh, okay. Miss Lear was a true thief. After we arrested Yor, we found all the money that she stole. Miss Lear was the real thief. She would have had the money. Oh, whoops. The whole time, you said you wanted to confess to get a plea deal. Yet, that was never the reason. This was all meant to hide your relationship with Miss Lear. That's exactly it. After getting your tip of the footprints, I came to the conclusion. The thief must have been someone Miss Lear knew. So I asked the Eubank family about her friends, and she came up. Then they came up. Getting your bank records was the hard part. But that's how I proved you were the thief. How do you get her bank records? I have my connections. Anyway, it's clear that you hid your relationship with Miss Lear from being arrested as well. The two of you were working together. You're mistaken. If we were working together, why wouldn't she just let me right in through the front door? She wouldn't even need me. She could have just robbed the safe herself. I think my assistant can explain that, can't you? Why did the two of them stage the robbery as they did? Correct again. And we didn't get involved, so their plan at that point was successful. They knew that the money being stolen would make the news. And if Miss Lear says a male thief stole the money, it will turn out for investigation of. We trust Miss Lear, of course. So, unless you want us to throw the full extent of the law at you, we need your real confession now. You win. I'm not a great thief. Your robbery might not have been very great, but you did steal away the truth. I can't believe you. How can you crack jokes at a time like this? Lighten up, Miss Assistant. We won this round. We can have some fun now. You haven't taken this seriously at all at any point. Miss Shore, we have a few questions to ask now. Don't you already know everything? Just throw me in jail, Sal. I don't think we're stealing. I don't think you were stealing based out of greed. If you are, why would you take only half the money? So I want to offer you a chance to tell us why you stole the money. You know what the money in the safe was used for, right? It was charity money, but I don't know which charity it was for. It's a charity run by Eubank State. They raise money from the local orphanage. I have to say, stealing money from orphans doesn't paint you in the best light. Every year, Mr. Eubank raises money for the charity, but he's been lying about how much he receives. The amount they raise and the amount that goes into charity are different. Chandra helped with the fundraising and she figured out that there was a discrepancy. Hold on. If he's wealthy enough to have a charity, why is he stealing money from it? Hold on, Mrs. Assistant. None of this is proven. She lied once already. We have to take the rest with a grain of salt. Still, why would he keep the charity money in a safe? Wouldn't a bank account be safer? Banks keep records. If he was ever audited, the records will reveal what he did. The Eubanks own one of the largest investment firms in the country. They know how to avoid leaving any paper trails. Why would he give Miss Lear the code to the safe? Well, I don't really know. Chandra never told me. So why did the two of you get involved? Chandra couldn't have said what was going on. So she told me what she found and what her plan was. So I agreed to help her. And what were you planning to do with the money after you stole it? Well, we didn't figure that part out. We didn't expect to get caught so quickly. You know, if you told me you had planned to anonymously donate the money, I could almost respect this little plan. Regardless, we still have to charge you. Charge me, but please, at least let Chandra off with a lighter sentence. I was the one who stole the money. All she did was open the window in the safe. know you'll go arrest her after this, but you have to understand that. Oh no, she doesn't know. I'm sorry, Miss Shore. We have some bad news. We got a call from Eubank State this morning. Miss Lear was attacked and is in critical condition. No, you're joking, right? You're just trying to get me to say more. No. Well, you'll be being charged with larceny, I'm afraid, pending further investigation. You're also being held under arrest for attempted murder. But no! Why would I kill Chandra? We're best friends. I will never hurt her. I believe you. But we don't have a choice right now. You have to be detained here until further notice. I can assure you, however, that your cooperation won't go unnoticed. You have the legal right to a public defender and your case goes to the court. To hell with a lawyer! Why did you hide this from me until now? Do you just want to watch me struggle? You're evil, the both of you! Everything they said about the cops in the city, you corrupt, heartless monsters? I'm sorry, but it would be in your best interest if you didn't speak to us further without a lawyer. The two of us would be best be going now. I wish I could do more for Hannah. Ah, damn, more fucking cops. This sucks. We can't go above the law. We are not right. God damn it. My apologies, Miss Smith. That wasn't something I planned on you having to see. Neither did I. Wait a second, you actually used my name. You're hereby free from being my assistant. You can go back to your noble duties. If it means anything, you certainly did well back there. If you already knew everything, why did you need me in the first place? When Miss Earl told me about how you found that clue, I said I wanted to test your critical thinking skills. Looks like I was right. To test you, you solved the case like a pro. Oh, you didn't mind me having a bit of fun in there. Given how things ended, I wouldn't call any of that fun. I know. She meant the most of that for me, not you. Either way, I don't want you to have to face any more of that because of me. So, what are you going to do now? Her best friend nearly died, and she's our #1 suspect. I'm going to go back to the crime scene and try to clear her name, so if you'll excuse me. Hold it! You agreed to stop being your assistant. Hannah says something I want to see for myself. I might not be a police officer, but please, take me with you. I think I've borrowed you from Miss Earl long enough. Keeping you away any longer would only anger her and risk your job. Do you really think I'm that quick to boil? Miss Earl! Wait, how much did you hear? Enough to have an opinion on the matter. Ernest, take her with you. If you think she can help solve the case, it would be foolish not to even let her see the crime scene. I'll make sure Hannah is treated well until you solve the case. You sure? Or are we just seeing us duties here? Her paperwork can wait. She can always work overtime. You want me to stay overtime on my first day? Would you rather stay here and miss all the fun? Alright, deal. I'll go. Good. Do look after her, Ernest. It's still only her first day. Yes, absolutely. Well then, Miss Assistant, are you ready to go? Sir, yes, sir. Perfect. Here's the keys. I'll show you to the car. Wait, you want me to drive? Of course, the assistant always drives. Besides, it's good taste of your driving skills. You never know when you might be in a highways chase. Follow me. That's how my relationship with the hunt began. I went from a desk job to fieldwork in a matter of hours. All because of one small contradiction. Little did I know how much this single case was going to change my life forever. End of case 1. We finished case 1. That was quick and to the point. This game is gonna be short, isn't it? Okay. So, with case 1 done, I'm gonna call it here. It's been around half an hour. That's a good chunk. And like always, guys, if you guys enjoyed what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm really enjoying this game. It's Ace Attorney, but it's so cute. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this game. There's no way I'm not finishing this game. Okay. Till next time, guys. Bye.